Hey, welcome back, everybody. Here we are, night 4, Tuesday,
Tuesday.
the 12th, I think.
Yeah, it is. The peak of the Perseids meteor shower tonight.
Yes, and oh well, yeah, cloud cover. So
Yeah.
doesn't look like we're we're gonna get a whole heck of a lot. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty relaxing day today. We get up,
Yeah, we got up. No, we did a few things up.
yeah.
We got out of camp.
So we putzed around camp for a little bit, had our coffee, and then headed on down the road, look for a spot to go fishing.
We did.
Found a spot a little further up to a little further into the canyon and fished for a good couple hours.
Yeah, a couple hours and came back and biscuits and gravy for
Biscuits and
brunch.
gravy for brunch was awesome.
One of our staples.
And so we had a good meal, and then was it before we cooked or after we cooked?
It was just before we cooked. The forest ranger stopped by and wanted to make sure that we had the slip, which we didn't know we should have hung on the posts. Hanging there now, it was in the windshield. And she told us this was her favorite spot and another one at a different campground that we had never been to.
So yeah, so we after lunch we kind of got situated and we headed on down the road. It's about a 20-minute drive or so.
It was closer than we thought it was going to be.
And it's Mason Family State Wildlife Area, and there's about 5 or 6 campsites in there, I think.
Yep.
Awesome campsites right on the creek. So
we're going to try one tomorrow.
We're going to hit that place tomorrow. So, but we got to talk a little bit about last night.
I tell you, first of all, dinner was fantastic. Your pork chops, it's the second time you've made them out here. I know it's a pain in the ass to cook over the open fire like that, but just phenomenal. They came out really, really good. The rub you put on them, the noodles were good, but the pork chops, chef's kiss. They were
Awesome.
fantastic. And then we talked about having our cameras set up, and we kind of walked you guys through what we were going to do. I think Mark had better luck than I did. However, we may see something in post. Who knows? There may be something there. Little disappointed. The moon again. It washed for me, anyways. Most of my exposures were out. I do think that I caught enough of the stars that I should be able to do something in post there. Not too sure about the Perseids because the moon just washed that side of the mountain. Your videos came out awesome though.
Yeah, so I was able to get 2 keepers, one out of each camera. I got one facing away from the moon to the rock face that's right next to us, and I think on our walk around, I'm sure I showed it to you. And then another one across this field behind us. I managed to get the moonrise and the shadows coming across the field. The rock faces are a little far away, so you can't really see too much. At least on a preview screen, I couldn't. Maybe in post it'll look better. And there was some star movement, so I was pretty happy with it.
Yeah,
actually.
and that was the direction I got a little washed out at. I mean, the pictures looked like overexposed daytime, and I had dropped the ISO down on the camera. But we'll run it through post. We'll see if we can't lower the exposure and see if we can't see anything. That's the directions that Perseids was coming, supposed to be in the sky. I had the timer set to go off during when they were supposed to peak, and early in the morning. Not 100% sure if we caught those times. I looked at the exposures this morning, but I didn't notice when it ended, and I ran it until the battery died in both cameras. So I didn't have, on the star tracker, it's rotating, and I think at one point my camera hit something because you could see the exposure shake, but I'm a little concerned if I put a USB-C cable to power the camera, somehow it's going to get wrapped up. And yeah, it's kind of odd waking up in the morning and see your camera hanging upside down. It's just really,
Yeah.
You're like, ah.
Yeah, when I got up this morning, I looked at it, I was like, that doesn't look normal.
No, it was wild.
So, but yeah, overall, it was a great day. The weather was fantastic today. Got a few little sprinkles coming now. Nothing bad, hopefully.
Yeah, well,
but
what came through didn't push us under shelter or anything. We just sat through it and Got a little damp, but caught a fish.
Caught a fish. I even got it on film. So coming back from this state wildlife area that we're going to try out tomorrow, we there's a river, and we've gone past there like 4 or 5 times now.
Never stopped there, yeah.
And every time I see it, it's like I know there's fish there. So Mike was like, "Hey, let's stop and check it out. Our rods are rigged up and they're in the Jeep." So I was like, "All right." So we stopped. We kind of scoped it out, got our rods out, and fished for probably 45 minutes.
Yeah, 45 to an hour.
And
enough to lose 3 flies for me.
I actually didn't lose any that time. I lost one this morning. Caught a bush.
It was. Well, I'm not making excuses. I'm a lousy fisherman, but it was a narrow. It wasn't that wide of a stream, and you got shrubs all around you, so you're trying to cast, and either on the backstroke or the coming across, you inevitably hit. But yeah, I got a little more confident in my cast. I was able to drop the fly where I wanted to. Thought I got a bite, not 100% sure, but I certainly didn't land it. I yanked up on the rod like it was a bass. So even if I did have a bite, that little
just a short
ripped off his.
All you gotta do is bring it up.
Yeah.
If you go past your ear, you're gone too much. But I had a couple of bites right off the bat, and so I told Mike to come down and take my spot, and I walked up river about 200-300 feet, and there was a little pool there, and it wasn't very long. I hooked into a little brook trout, or I'm sorry, brown trout.
Brown trout.
And he put up a pretty good little fuss and got him in the net, and then had a heck of a time getting the hook out of his mouth. He wouldn't hold still for me, but
hopefully the clip comes out so you can share it.
Yeah, hopefully it does. I mean, on the preview, you could see it. I caught a fish, so there's proof. But hopefully it comes out, and I'll be able to weave it into this video for y'all to see. But I'm looking forward for tomorrow. Tonight we're gonna do steak tacos. I found some marinade online that I wanted to try out, so tried it once at home, worked pretty good. So we'll try it now, see how it goes, and then
sounds like a plan.
And then we'll start getting ready to pull out tomorrow. It's going to be an easy run because it's 20 minutes down the road.
Down the road, yeah. So we're not in a big rush. We can have what do we have for breakfast?
Huevos rancheros.
Huevos rancheros for breakfast. So we'll have that. I don't think we'll have gear to put up because it does not look positive for seeing the meteor shower. Disappointed, but that's why we filmed the last couple of nights, right? I mean, we tried our best when we had the clear skies, and so who knows?
And we still got 2 more nights after this one. See if we can catch something.
That's right. That's right.
May not catch the meteors, but we may catch something interesting.
Yeah.
In this campsite that we're going to, I tell you, it's right on the creek, and it's a little bit wider than it is here. Here it's only about maybe 10 feet across.
Yeah, if that.
And out there it looked to be a little bit wider, and a lot of open area around the banks, so you can actually cast a fly rod without catching a bush. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I don't know if we'll spend 1 or 2 nights there. We'll just
plan it by ear.
See how it goes.
Yeah. See how it goes. We're good for gas. As long as we hit Sergeant's on the way out, we're good for gas.
Yeah, and we're maybe a quarter tank from there.
Yeah, if that.
Tops. So we're still good. So, and we carry spare fuel just in case. So,
lesson learned the hard way.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it for today. I mean, it was a great day. I took some clips of us, making our biscuits and gravy, and just kind of poking around the campsite. And
it was a great day. Very good. Relaxing. A little fishing.
Yeah, and that's the goal of coming out here is no cell phones. Sorry about the fly flying in front of the lens. No cell phones, no email,
no TV, no news.
I rarely even pay attention to the time unless it's getting, late to set up a camera, or getting late to do this with you guys, or
Figure out what time sunset is, what time daylight goes away, and
it's great.
Yeah, it is good. It is very good.
But I think that's about it for tonight.
Yeah, I think that's about it. We had a great day, and tomorrow will be it's going to be fun fishing over there. I
think it will
looked
be.
real. If we get over there at the right time and grab a spot, and yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun. So hopefully I'll get a fish this trip. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm hoping you get one.
Keep on trying.
Get it on
Keep
film
on
so
trying.
you can have bragging rights. When
That's
you get back
right.
to
At least
Texas.
I can, break the ice. Need to break the ice. So
well, hey, appreciate you guys stopping by, and I think that'll be it for the night.
Yeah, we'll see you. We'll check in with you tomorrow.
All right, thanks for watching.